Okay, so this is for the stern light. Let's get these wires separated. All right, well, that's one wire. Thousands more feet to go. Okay, so I want to install my bilge pump here, and I have to go in through there, but I need to secure this in here somehow. And all right, I have this whole piece right here. This is from the Arima 17 I worked on. I cut out for a gauge. Taking that, I'm putting this piece on, this little bracket. This bracket is what attaches to the bottom of this guy to hold in my pump. And that's gonna go right inside there. And I'm going to put some sealant down on there and get it all nice and sealed in there. Let's get this guy gooped up nice and good. Okay, here I've hooked up my bilge pump and my high water alarm, the water witch. I got a different one this time. This one actually, the way it's supposed to be installed is like, say if it was on the side of this guy, but it just needs to be 1 inch above the water line. So this is basically 1 inch above the water line, so it's going to lay flat, and I'm going to put some sealant to hold it down so that way it doesn't move around. And as you can see, I've now zip tied everything, and that way it's easy for me to install. I still got to put the high water alarm onto this one, so that's what this wire will eventually go to. This is just the ground. This is the power for the bilge pump. So, this is the power for the water witch. So, let's get back to work. Okay, got my bilge pump, my water winch, float switch, and the wiring for the high water alarm. That's all inside this loom here now. And just so you know, these things here, these are awesome. And it just helps keep all your wiring nice and clean. So I'm gonna get ready to put these on. Okay, you can see I got everything all nice and set up right here for now. And like I said, those little, I can't remember the name of them, but they really help keep all your wires together and nice and clean. If you're doing a rewiring job, definitely gotta invest in them. They're like less than 10 bucks. I have put up the bait tank wires are up there. I'm running them around here. You can see I have my little holders ready to put the wiring and cables through. And over here I've got some wiring for the stern light and the bilge pump, the alarm, all that good stuff is all also going in. Slowly but surely everything is coming together. Okay, so today I'm going to tackle getting this headliner out of here. There's a lot of hardware I need to get rid of. I also need to get rid of this guy here and go through it. So let's see what I can do here. But in the long run, it's going to be well worth getting rid of all this dirty headliner and putting in a brand new one. And it's just going to make being in here a lot more comfortable. I did get a comment about why wouldn't I just repaint inside here, and the simple reason is that the headliner, if you're going to be doing overnight camping, things like that, which we plan to do, this will at least give us a little bit more warmth in here if we do camping in the spring, fall, winter. At least that's going to hold in some of the little bit of a heat inside here, kind of act like a blanket, where if I just paint it, it might be too cold, and don't really want a cold cuddy. So let's get to work. So, taking off these handrails that are up on the roof here, whoever installed them, when they put them on, they trimmed off the bolts here so they weren't so long. That's fine, but they're so bad that now trying to get them off, the threads are so messed up, it's super hard to take them off. They're really nicked up in here somewhere, right at the end. They're really nicked right up there. So this back one is really shown to be a tough one. So either the bolt's gonna break or it's gonna come off just with a lot of elbow grease. We'll see how it goes. Ugh. Well, that was the best case scenario. It broke right in there. I mean, this is terrible. So I now know that putting this back up here, unless I can get these bolts out of the bar, they ain't going back in, or I buy new ones. And oops, I just dropped that down in there. Well, doesn't help that it's rusted either, so that just tells me a lot of stuff there. Oh my goodness. They obviously did not seal that up. Look how rusted that is. So when I get these out, I gotta get inside and clean it up and really get it sealed. What's the point in keeping that? God, it's messy in here. All right, let's do the other side. Let's see how fun the other side's gonna be. And then I'll show you what these look like. Alright, well, this one, if I want to put them back, it's going to have to be replaced because the screw sheared off right there because it was so badly rusted and that nut just would not come off. I mean, those are not going to be able to come out, so they're not salvageable. And this is just not long enough. So if I feel like it, maybe I'll buy another one. I got one side. Figure out from where to go from there. Let's get the other side out. I mean, sealant doesn't cost that much. I mean, hell, even if you could have just used silicone to put in those holes, it would have not created a problem because water obviously got inside here, it dripped through and it rusted, so these holes are gonna have to be cleaned out. You can see they didn't do a good job at cutting that. I mean, if you're gonna cut these, cut them inside your house or your garage first, and then make sure that the nuts go on easily. Whatever. I'm really happy, actually. I always think I'm gonna have to take that whole window out, but luckily it's just a frame that's just covering the headliner that's cut out around it. So boy, that just made my job a lot easier. I'm really happy with that one. So I can even keep this little window open too. Oh, is that nice? Let's not forget to lose these. Alright, so I got the windshield wiper motor out. I never tested this, so I don't even know if it works or not, but chances are I probably will never install the windshield wiper back in there. If this works, I'll put it back in. I might even just put it in there just so that way water doesn't come in. Who knows? But it does have a couple Allen wrench little screws in there. And I'll tell you, I got these a few years ago at Harbor Freight. I can't remember how much they were. I think they're like less than 10 bucks. But I totally dig these things. These are all Allen wrenches. Whole different kinds of ones. And these things, and they also come with the Torx one as well. And these things have really come in handy. They're just so nice to have, you know, when you have different sizes that you're trying to find, you just find it and they fit nice in the palm of your hand. You really can get a good torque at it. So you can get a whatever you want to call it, you know, really get in there and twist these things around, and really works great. Well worth the money. Let's see, what else I got to pull down from here? Looks like right there, that's got to come out. That's another bar, another one here. I'm pretty sure those are going to be fun to take out. If these come out easy, I'll put them back in. If they don't, then I'll guarantee you they're not going to go back in. So far, this one came out easy. Okay, one down, 3 to go. Can I get a good look on 3 other ones? It's pretty cool, we can't even find it right here. Get that out of my way. Okay, cool. This one, they still left the original one on there. Nope, they're soles. Right size. Oh, there's one that's right over here. You can see it right there, hopefully. And they never trimmed this one off. They're not even that much longer. Kind of pointless to even trim them. Let's get these out of here. What's that? Oh, yeah, throw them in here.
I put it in the microwave, a little hot.
Great throw. One more. Excellent, honey. Thank you. Come out. It is toasty. Toasty, toasty, toasty. I know some great camera work here, but yeah. It's like they put in, they said, hey, we're gonna put these washers in here that don't fit. What the hell? That's 2 down, so that's 1. Let's see. How easy is this one going to be? Not easy. Not easy at all.
5 hours later.
I should take this off first. It might make taking this off easier. Hey, got it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the carpet out here, around in here, just so that way it gives it a little bit of a hang. And then what I'm going to do is this part here, I'm not going to recarpet, I'm just going to paint it with some topside that I have, because I don't want to have carpet inside there. So let me go get my knife. Also got the speaker wire here, which keeps on getting in my way. Find my knife. Where's my knife? Let's cut away. Let's get this stuff cut out of here. Doesn't cut as easy as I hope. I need scissors. I think My knife is dull. I think I need a new blade. I need a new blade. Oh, good riddance. Get this shit out of here. God damn it. Here, the headliner is all taken out, as you can see. I am happy with it. Is it going to be fun to put it in? Probably not. You can definitely tell the echo in here now without the headliner in here. And you can see here. So right in this area here, I'm going to paint this all. So this is all going to get painted. I'm going to basically rough it up and then get it out of here. So still going to take this piece of wood off so I can easily get back there. So more work ahead. Okay, so I got a lot of mildew here, here, over in here, over here. So I need to clean it up. Okay, let me show you what I did. The carpet comes all the way out here in the cabin area, so I had to cut it so I can pull it from the inside the cuddy there. And I decided I'm ripping it all out. Ripping it all out. This is all back off again. And I'm going to paint this. This is what I originally wanted to do, is paint this. Now I'm going to. Okay, I am going to be tracing out the headliner for the Cuddy. This is kind of how I have it set up. I have some paper laid down and then I'm going to trace it out. See how it goes. What's up everyone? Today is carpeting the Cuddy day. I got all my carpet in. I cut the top here for the roof first. The side I have not cut because it's I didn't order exactly enough. I should have ordered maybe about another yard. But I think I might have enough to be able to do everything. So we will see. I got my fan going to suck out any kind of fumes, any kind of dust particles, whatever. So got my mask ready to do this. there you go. It is all completed. This wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It actually was a lot easier than I anticipated. The hardest part being the area back there by the hatch, that back part, and it was a little tough but manageable. So it's not the perfect job in the world, but definitely is a lot better than what I thought I was gonna do. So I am very happy with how this came out. I mean, this is night and day difference. Totally worth it. Would I do it again if I had another boat like this? 100% I would. Used 1.5 cans of spray glue, and it was pretty easy. That's what I'm gonna have to say. It was pretty easy.